And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Shining Force Final Conflict. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and let's get moving. So, yeah, we're pretty much tackling the Lynx fight here. And for what's our best interest is we're going to stick to the grassy areas. Probably not in our best interest to go across the terrain. As much as you might be tempted to do that. As you can see, enemies clearly don't care what I think. They're just going to gradually make their way across. The idea is that by making our way across the terrain, following the green path, number one, it gives us access to a lot better movement. Look at that for Paige. Oh, that's so good. It'll give us access to better movement without attracting too many enemies. We're going to attract the flyers because the flyers can ignore movement anyway. But we've got flyers of our own if we really need to deal with them. Not that that's going to be much of an issue. As you can see, we're almost into where this grassed area opens up. We start pulling some hate towards us, towards characters we want to attack us. And here he comes. And that is definitely fine. They can attack Ian all they want. I mean, it's just going to be a disappointment for him. And because of movement, we want to get Sylvia as far along as possible. Same with Sonnet, for that matter. Nice. God, look at Paige move now. He's moving like a centaur does, which is great because his movement is so goddamn terrible half the time. Okay, yeah. Let's work. Hiya! Alright, Ruberin. Kiddos. I'm just gonna attract some of those enemies further south, but that's okay. Because we can pull our flying units back. Kiddo levels by one-shotting a gargoyle. Because Kiddo's a fucking beast. We'll let Eric get the kill, I guess. See what he gets for it. This will tell us where we range. 16, and he's at level 9. So that gives us an idea that level 10 is going to be the furthest we can get unpromoted characters along. Meaning next fight we can get them easily to 10. And that's what when I said there's a big grinding session coming up, I kind of wasn't kidding. Because we have characters who are still at level 3 and 4. So imagine Ian getting to like 10 at this point. He would be pretty beastly, along with, you know, Sylvia and some of the other characters who are definitely only halfway or so there. And Paige is now going to have a good time leveling because he no longer has movement restrictions as much. He was 5 no matter where he stood. And when it wasn't getting better. You know, as I think about it, Ruberin is probably not a bad option. If he's your only ninja, using Ruberin to give him the pimento ring is probably not a bad idea either. Of how we'll cut through. And Sylvia, for that matter. And that's okay. Because that's only going to tickle Paige more than anything else. He's just sitting there going, ooh, kind of tickled. Alright. Let's head south. Kiddo can take a break as far as I'm concerned. And Eric, since he's close enough, he can soften some stuff up. I'd like to get him to 10. Kind of give us a gauge of how much XP he gets. You know what? That's just not enough damage to make it worth it for Hal to just scooch on up there. He's not going to kill anything. I should have checked if he was going to level from it, though. No, he would not have. So it made no sense to really put him in harm's way like that. Whereas Ian, it's just physical attacks and he can take it. And he needs that delicious XP. Him and Cynthia, so... to each their own. Because they're only going to tickle him. Ian's like, ooh! Strangely enough, Ian versus Lynx might be a good lineup because, to be fair, he's not going to take that much damage against Lynx compared to other characters because his defense is currently so good. And that's something to keep in mind. That's Gib. Now, you know what, though? She can move down here. He might kill it. Yeah, that's fine. Him and Cynthia need to catch up anyway, so... especially when you get stat bonuses like that. Lynx, are your helpers not fighting well enough? Sheila, all this hindrance is unnecessary. I hope you're not planning to dishonor my battle. Oh, you never change, Lynx. But in war, the only thing that matters is victory. So I'll lend you a hand, Lynx. Come out! Uh-oh, High Witch. High Priest. High Witch. Arc Knight and Arch Knight, Arc Knight, whatever. Yeah, Stone Golem. Of course, we're blocking some of it, so it's not like we can... I think they're not all going to spawn because we're blocking some of them from spawning. Of course he crits it. Fucking Jesus, kiddo. She shows them no mercy whatsoever. Anyone can pick that off, and which will mean I'm gonna let Cynthia pick it off. Still didn't level her up. That just kind of sucks. Yeah, just use that. Damn. And there's a level. Been a while since she's gotten one. Meh, still not gonna kill it, but may as well. It'll weaken it real good, though. Oh no, I did kill it. By exactly that much. Okay, that was worth it. I wasn't sure if that was gonna be a good idea, but clearly it was. We'll pull Eric back. And that's assuming he survives the gargoyle attack. Well, we can try to guarantee it, but I doubt it will. Yeah, she did kill it. Oh, nice. Getting a lot of defensive upgrades too, which I can't complain about too much. You know what? Just because he's so far out. Now they're starting to come in. Well, that means Cynthia has something now to pick off. Again, which is good. Sweet. Put him back. Now that some of these other units are on the move. Should have figured he would have killed it. Okay, tone level 3. Nice. So you see, those ninjas are learning their powers very quickly. Hence why it's kind of nice to have them. Already level 3, meaning that Howl's almost becoming obsolete in a way, but I wouldn't count him out yet. He's still got a spell of interest a spell that I'm interested in him learning, but gotta get him there. And then of course he will be able to power up his other spells equally. You know, he will eventually get freeze level 3 and whatnot. Whereas he just hasn't gotten it yet. You might also notice I'm staggering the characters a bit in order to ensure that they don't get kind of walloped here by magic, which is coming our way, whether I wanted to or not. Here it comes. Nope, not quite. But you know, as usual, we're gonna gun for that high witch. I'm not worried about the knights. I'm not even worried about Lynx. It's the goddamn witch that's gonna piss me off more than anything else. Nice. Only one witch left and a priest, so as far as dangerous magic attacks are concerned, there's not much to be worried about. Kiddo, work on that gargoyle. You know, there's a very strong chance he'll kill it. Like I said, this is not the leveling battle you want to... It's not a battle we want to do a lot of massive grinding in. Okay, he's got Katom, Rajin, but so does Rubrin. You know, just because I don't want to get attacked from behind like this. That gargoyle has access to some of our weaker characters. So. A little safer to handle it like that. because he's gonna join in. They look like the knights, the Centaur Knights from Shining Force 1, kinda. Okay, and the High Priest is getting involved. Yeah, boy. Oh, what a load of shit. If we're gonna put somebody there to take damage, Ian's the one. He's not gonna do a lot of damage to the knights, but he can take the hits. And eventually, as he levels up, he'll be able to dish out the punishment as much as he's taking it. Just haven't gotten to that point yet. I don't want to leave our healer, who has MP, on her own, so... 14 health. Probably not enough to kill it, but we'll keep it in mind. And we know Ian can kill that knight, so we're probably gonna let him try for it. Kiddo softens up this one. Actually... she needs it too. Oh, Ian can get the kill. Got it sorted out. Go right after that witch. Not that that was a good idea because of this, but eh. I'll pay you to do something. Battle's almost over. Hate damage, oh god. That's so abysmal. Still didn't level. This game's killing me. Knuckles levels to 5. Another amazing level. He's just been getting really good levels here. 53 attack. He's just getting them gains. Melee attack's better. Nice. Do that. Go right for that priest. I know we're spreading damage out pretty far, but anything that distracts the priest is always good. In case he wants to heal himself or heal Lynx. Nice. And there's a level for Howl. Still didn't learn it. He's got to be learning it soon because it's running out of... Like, he's gained so many levels without learning a new spell. It's starting to get concerning. Full heal for him. And that's fine. We're going to send Lynx down to work on... Or we're going to send our main hero down to work on Lynx. Because his defense is pretty darn good. If he's taking 7 on, I think, a crit... At 40, what's... He's 47. So, yeah. Our hero can actually tank Lynx as far as I'm concerned. I might heal him all the way just to make sure he's safe, but... Should be able to do it. We'll let the... kiddo here work on the priest. Now he's 10. Kiddo, you make me so proud. Nope, nope, out of magic. Don't really want him attacking anymore. Oh, shit. Let's heal the wrong character, right? At least she got something, so she gets that credit, but still. Death to the priest. Not enough to level. Let them go back and forth with each other. Let's see how he does. 4 damage. Woo. So scatty. Yeah, we'll just let Ian fucking work on Lynx for all that's worth. He'll gain XP every time he attacks. Draws this fight out a little bit longer than it needs to be, but we'll see what he gets. I'll double check his XP per attack. It's not much, but it'll add up. What's his 2 next level here? 92, so putting him at level 5. So yeah, it's worth it to let him fight in. Oop. In case Lynx gets any ideas, because he's gonna get 2 turns before Ian does. And actually, I think a bolt spell will finish him off. You say he just leveled. Kind of snooping around. He would level from the kill. He would level from the kill. Not Howl. And we know he will. He might even level if I just attack. No, he's only getting 2. He's only getting 2 XP for the attacking, so we may as well let him just get the kill. And there it is. And then we get the counter sword. Nice. We will put that on Ian right away because he needs a better weapon. He's not really getting stronger through his leveling quite yet. So the rumors of the Shining Force's strange powers were... If that's the case, perhaps it's possible that you're the only ones who really can defeat Mishila. Sir Lynx. It's futile to have sympathy for one who's been defeated. It seems our group should hand over Ridian. Come out! Adam! Ridian, it can't be. Adam, at last we meet again. Then Sheila ordered me to finish him. I will not kill a person who cannot fight anymore. Sir Lynx! Master Marks and I were defeated in a battle with Sir Lynx. The fight was admirable, absolutely fair and square. So what happened? After that, we were taken to Michela's place. She gave Lynx an order for the death of Master Max is currently still under Michela's supervision. Whatever that is. So Max is in Ground Seal's ancient tower. Unfortunately, both Dark Soul and his opposition, the Devil King Xeon, are both at that place. Evil power gathers there, and it seems soon they will be celebrating the use of this power. God, I can't get rid of this cough. So they're at the place where the Devil King Xeon is sealed away, and the evil power is going to be used for the revival of Dark Soul. What a terrible situation. Ceridian, you have luck on your side. And he's gone. Adam, let's go to the ancient tower and consign Dark Soul to oblivion. I may have been saved, but Sir Lynx and his exemplary conduct were not. Don't let his efforts go to waste. And away we go. Ian, are you prepared to depart? No, we're not. I don't think anybody died, but just to make sure we're all good and all of that. Really quick, we can now equip Ian with the counter sword. So it's a much better weapon than what he's currently got. We'll keep the shield ring on him. Definitely, he's benefiting greatly from that high defense that he had, that he has. So there's no reason to kind of take him away from it. Take it away from him, rather. Gideon is, or Ridian, rather, Ridian is not that great. 50-35 versus 59-40. So we're not going to use Ridian by any stretch of the imagination. He's probably one of the worst characters promoted that you can pick up. He just doesn't really have what it takes to keep up with the majority of the party. So not much I can say about that other than, yeah, he's just not worth having as in the party. Unless somehow Paige is just so insanely far behind and you really feel that you need, you know, I don't know. If he's that far behind, you're better off putting Mead in and Sylvia at that point. I don't know. It's hard to say. What, you defeated the Devil Army's 3 generals? Yes, that's correct. Regrettably, we have a rather more shameful story to tell. Firstly, the Devil Army repeatedly confronted us too. Although we tried hard, we were eventually defeated. So that's what happened, eh? Now all my soldiers have been sent out. We have no more soldiers to stand against them. We'll be forced to sit back and watch as the devil is revived at the ancient tower. But since you defeated the 3 generals, maybe you'll be able to stop them. Here you are, Shining Force. I thought you'd want to hide, but I guess you might want to talk with King Gollum. So here we are. We need to have a private talk with King Gollum. Then we'll kill you. Now this is a question. Is this King Gollum the same King Gollum in Shining Force 2? Probably not, because Sir Howl's a child. And then he's really old in Shining Force 2, where if he's a king, he'd have to be a child king, which I don't believe he is in this one. King Gollum has betrayed us. You'll pay for this with your lives. Nice. We'll fight right here and you'll not be leaving. That's what he says, but he's wrong. Okay, so this fight is straight up just a fountain of enemies here, or a plethora of enemies. A smorgasbord, if you will. And the thing with this fight is, number one, I believe we can get some knuckles from here. And then that's really all that's worth it. But for that said, look at how close and how many enemies there are here. This is an optimal place for us to be leveling our characters. And thus, what I will be doing. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, all that usual stuff. And when we come back... when we come back, I'm hoping to have most of our characters up to level 8 to maybe 10. I'd like them to have them at 10. But, you know, that takes time. Like everything, it takes time, right? And a part of me kind of is like, I don't know. But this is the place to do it. There's not, going to be a better or more opportune place, in my opinion, as the battles are going to get, again, more spread out, and you're going to have more conflict as they spread out. So it's really going to be, again, up to you where you want to level. Many of you may have leveled before the IQ battle, which is also a great place to do it, is the IQ boss fight, but it's going to be slower. You know, that's kind of why I waited till we got this far, because this will be at least a little faster. Because most of the enemies here are going to give max XP for several levels. Probably up to about level 7 or 8, they'll give relatively close to max XP. And that's kind of what we're hoping for. Other than the fact that the enemies are a little beefier because we're not as high level. So, you know, take that in stride. But we're getting pretty good XP just for even attacking them. So, again, I can't stress enough that, you know, this is probably, if you haven't had a grinding session for your characters yet, this is where you're going to want to do it. For sure, without a second thought. I cannot think of a better place in this game to build up levels other than either the IQ fight. I guess I'm going to pronounce that wrong forever. The IQ fight or the or this fight, because everything else is just a waste of time based on terrain issues and everything else that coincides with that. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/HectorStudios for more live gaming action. When we come back, we'll be nicely upgraded with weapon, not with weapons, but well, we might get I might get that chest. I'm not committed to it, ultimately committed to getting it, but we'll probably end up getting it because it's literally right there. And look, even at 10, he's still getting 44 XP for the stone golems. That's why we have to fight here. It's non-negotiable. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. And we will see you guys next time.